Right now, nation-state actors are compromising global telecommunications networks to siphon petabytes of internet traffic they cannot yet read. In a massive cyber intrusion known as Salt Typhoon, adversaries intercepted encrypted messages and data streams, storing them in silent server silos. Intelligence agencies identify this strategy as harvest now, decrypt later. In 2021, the National Security Agency warned that adversaries are collecting encrypted data today, waiting for computing technology to catch up. These espionage campaigns are a bet that a future quantum computer will possess the processing power to decrypt this data instantly, exposing information that is currently shielded. This collection phase is happening in the present. It means our digital secrets are only as secure as the time it takes for that specific hardware to mature. For years, security models assumed this threat was comfortably distant. The baseline assumption among tech and intelligence communities was that a quantum computer capable of breaking modern encryption wouldn't exist until 2035 or later. That timeline was rewritten in a 12-month window between 2025 and 2026. 3 major research papers demonstrated such significant progress that Google and other industry leaders officially moved their threat estimates to 2029. These papers proved that breaking standard RSA encryption doesn't require 20 million qubits. Driven by algorithmic efficiency rather than just larger hardware, the requirement dropped 200-fold to fewer than 100,000 qubits. The preparation window for large enterprises just collapsed from over a decade to barely 3 years. We are essentially out of time. To understand why 2029 is a crisis, we must look at how different types of encryption respond to quantum attacks. A quantum computer doesn't break every algorithm universally. It splits our digital security into 2 categories. Symmetric encryption, like the AES 256 standard used for data at rest, is largely defensible. It functions like a heavy vault inside a building. Even with a quantum computer, it remains computationally infeasible to force open. However, public key encryption, like RSA and elliptic curve cryptography, relies on mathematical problems that a quantum technique called Shor's algorithm can solve. It identifies the factors of large prime numbers exponentially faster than any classical computer, rendering the protection useless. The blast radius of this failure covers the entire internet. This type of encryption secures TLS and HTTPS for web traffic, as well as VPNs, digital signatures, and virtually all modern authentication protocols. Q-Day represents a systemic failure of the foundational trust and authentication layer that allows the digital world to function. This vulnerability is most acute in cryptocurrency. These assets rely entirely on elliptic curve signatures to prove ownership and authorize the movement of funds. In March 2026, Google proved standard ECC 256 encryption could be broken by a quantum computer in 9 minutes, putting over $500 billion at risk. That window is critical. Bitcoin's average block confirmation takes 10 minutes. This creates a race condition with a 41% probability that an attacker could derive a private key and redirect funds before the legitimate transaction is even confirmed on the blockchain. Upgrading a blockchain is significantly harder than updating enterprise software. It requires consensus among thousands of independent nodes. This comparison shows that while Ethereum has a migration roadmap, Bitcoin's conservative governance makes a coordinated change much more difficult. Post-Q-Day, holding digital assets introduces a catastrophic real-time risk where there is no central authority to intervene or reverse the theft. This 2029 capability links directly back to the petabytes of data currently being hoarded in state server silos. The moment a quantum computer is operational, those archives become readable. This table illustrates data shelf life. Any intercepted data requiring confidentiality beyond 2029 is compromised the moment it is captured today. Government intelligence and healthcare records are in the highest risk category, requiring secrecy for decades or a lifetime. A quantum computer in 2029 retroactively decrypts the secrets of 2026. There is no remediation for data that has already been stolen. The path to safety is post-quantum cryptography. In August 2024, NIST finalized standards based on complex lattice mathematics that quantum computers cannot efficiently solve. Migration is a requirement. A June 2026 executive order has already mandated that all U.S. federal agencies move their systems to these specific NIST standards. The objective is to achieve crypto agility. IT systems must be built so that cryptographic algorithms can be swapped without a full architectural rework in the future. Large-scale cryptographic migrations typically take enterprises 12 to 15 years. We now have 3. Any organization not actively migrating today has already lost the race.